Going into the Champions League, I think our team at the Redbacks is probably, it was definitely not full of superstars of world cricket, which is a good thing. I think we could be, potentially be sleeping giants. I think we've got a good side. A lot of us have played together from a young age, and we're a pretty tight-knit group. So I'm looking forward to playing with these guys. And the good thing about our team, we've got Callum Ferguson coming back from injury, and I think a few people have forgotten about him, but he's a class player. So he's probably the batsman to watch out for in our side, definitely. With the Redbacks in the Big Bash, we were lucky enough to have Kieran Pollard play for us last year, which was fantastic. And he's one of those guys that everyone looked up to, literally looked up to because he's a big man. But he's good in the dressing room, and our younger guys loved him. Obviously, having a West Indian player in Australia playing for us was unique. And I think as far as 2020 cricket goes, he'd have to be in the top 3 best players in the world. So that was obviously a lift as well. And I think him alone was one of the reasons we made it to the Champions League. I think this year our strengths in the 2020 comp was probably our batting. We had a lot of big hitters. I think our openers obviously started quite well. Dan Harris at the start. We had Mark Cosgrove coming in, sort of number 3, and obviously a big hitter of the ball. I think down the lower order, we always seemed to scrap some runs together. Pollard coming in, obviously hitting, probably the biggest hitter in the world. And then Dan Christian, who's a very good 2020 player. He's played for Australia, and he plays sweep shots off fast bowlers. He hits the ball in areas that a lot of guys don't. He's very confident in his batting, and he's very aggressive. And he can walk out, number 7, number 8. He can probably open the batting if we needed him to. He's a very versatile player. The Champions League's it's very important. It's a very important tournament for everyone, but especially in my experience for South Australia, because the whole time I've been playing, my whole career, I've never won anything with South Australia. We've made a one-day final, which we lost. So making the final of the Big Bash was probably the biggest game I've been involved in for the Redbacks, and now being involved in the Champions League, with the opportunity to go overseas with your domestic team, with your mates you've played with for a long time, and play against teams from all around the world is a big deal. And I think it raises a profile of not only our competition but our state, South Australia as well, the South Australian Cricket Association. So I think there'll be a lot of eyes on the Champions League, and it's only going to be good for our association. I think the one thing about 2020 cricket is one game in front of the right people can change your life or change your career as a player. And I think that the prime example of that is Kieran Pollard last year for TNT. I think it was a game against New South Wales. He belted them to all parts of the ground and won the game for him. So I think from then he's gone on leaps and bounds, and he's created a profile for himself, and probably given himself a 2020 world round ticket. So and obviously I was speaking to him about that. He just said that one game changed his life and lifted his profile, and now he's obviously backed that up with some good performances as well.